During the Dead and Company performance at Citi Field on June 21st, John Mayer did something that can't help but be a bit of a reminder as to what happened with Dave Grohl in Sweden in 2015. If you're a music fan, a Foo Fighters fan, I'm sure you remember Dave fell off the stage during the second song of the night and ended up breaking his leg. Now, instead of the show being cancelled, Dave told the crowd, "I'm going to go off stage and fix this," while Taylor led the band in performing some Queen covers, and then Dave was rushed back out onto the stage in a chair with a doctor physically holding his leg in place.
And the one guy was like, no, you have to keep your foot in this one place. Don't move it. And I said, okay, well, I'm going back on stage, and you're fucking coming with me. And he did! That crazy motherfucker! And then when I walked off, they put the cast on. I looked at him, I said, that's pretty fun, isn't it? He said, yes, that's pretty fun. So I'm gonna sing this one for him right now, ready? Kudos, my hero, living on the way.
It's this kind of musicianship and dedication to your fans that John also exemplified during the Citi Field performance. He posted on his Instagram story that he had actually thrown his back out earlier, and while he was able to tough out the first set, for the second one he would have to sit down and play guitar and sing from a seated position, and he just wanted the crowd to know that that is why he'd be sitting. There is nothing terribly wrong that was actually my good friend Gabe Bergman in our group chat who pointed out the similarity of both John and Dave sitting down playing the guitar and singing for part of a performance due to some sort of medical issue or discomfort. And of course, I'm not trying to compare Dave breaking his leg and falling off the stage and then returning with a doctor physically holding his leg in place to John throwing his back out and having to sit down. But the whole point of this is just to acknowledge that there are so many artists, especially from the more younger generations, kind of closer to mine or maybe a little bit older, who at the slightest inconvenience will walk off the stage. They'll only play 3 songs and then just leave due to the crowd not being as into it as they would like. They'll show up to a performance late. Things like that, where you can see that a lot of artists today, if they have back issues, they just cancel the night and be like, I'm not going to go out and perform. But John, he toughed out the very first set, standing up and playing as normal, I'm sure in a lot of discomfort and some pain, and then decided, okay, we're going to keep going. I just need to sit down and give my back a bit of a rest. Whereas a lot of other artists, like I said, just would call it a night or even halfway point, be like, no, I'm done. I'm not going to perform anymore. You guys can maybe continue on, but I'm going to sit the rest of this one out. It's funny because whenever you hear of an artist throwing a tantrum and walking off the stage early or canceling a show due to even some minor inconvenience, that always makes the rounds on social media and people are talking about it. But when you have something even as simple as John having to go out and explain to the crowd, listen, I'm not at 100% right now. I need to just sit down for this second set. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me, but this is why. And goes out and still tries to give the crowd their all, even when he's not feeling at that full 100%. I think that just deserves a recognition and acknowledgement. And again, the Dave Grohl connection as well being probably the most extreme case of this that you could ever find. Literally needing to go to surgery and him saying, no. You're going to wheel me back out there in this chair, and guess what? You're going to sit there and you're going to hold my leg in place until we're done performing. Then you can take me off to surgery. It's just wild to think that there are artists like that who show the care for their fans to that degree and their craft. And those are the people that I really have the utmost respect for and deserve to be rock stars, honestly. Like someone like Dave. You do that, it's like, okay, how can you not love Dave Grohl? And again, John Mayer, what he did is not to that extreme, but it's just amazing to see that musicianship and care for the fans either way, and I definitely wanted to touch on it and kind of bring up that connection. Once Gabe mentioned it to us, I was like, oh yeah, it's kind of like the same thing. Not, it is, but it isn't. And I just thought it was interesting and worth discussing, and just giving a big kudos to the whole Dead and Company band for toughing it out, even when maybe one of them isn't being 100% like Dave Grohl did. So you guys, thank you so much for watching this quick video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and a lot of you have been mentioning that you would like to see some more Foo Fighters comment on the channel, and that's something I can do if people are interested. So if you are, let me know in the comments down below. Till next time, you guys, thanks so much again for watching. Take care, and we'll see you on the next one.
Anyway, go ahead and click the subscribe button if you like what you see.